Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Well, good morning, everybody. Wow, I just like literally got up like an hour ago. Oh my gosh. So people could catch this on the replay. It's totally fine. I was gonna do like a sleepover thing tonight after everybody does their lives, but the mods who are in here, please be on the lookout for accounts that are coming in because I received something today and I'm editing out a part of my video. So here's the problem though. If you're stating something that's happening prior to that account coming in and saying that you're sending people in, then you have a problem. So mods, pay attention to any name that comes in here. There was an account that came in yesterday that was talking to Savage about parodies, and it was an account that the B had sent in. Yes. So you see the fisherman come in. Yes, that is her. Screenshot it, ban the person, hide them out. So take a look. I was watching a video that was suspect Sunday, I believe it was, when I brought the, when I did the haul from the Goodwill and stuff. So this is something that definitely has been going on, in my opinion, a little over a month. So mods, if you see a name come in, because I guess I'm gonna have to pay attention to everything, but it only adds more whatever that this person cannot stop and leave me alone. She has every IG. So I get a message yesterday when Clint had dressed up for, I don't know if it was Halloween or something. And so now Clint's wearing dresses and stuff. Who would be the person who has every single IG of mine? And then I get called the CUNT word. It's not fun anymore. Well, I mean, it is fun. YouTube is fun. The stalkish behavior is not fun. Sending people in saying you're going to go back to whatever. Showing the home. And you guys are posting this. I have somebody that's about to do a big ass drag stream on me today. Why is this okay? It's the same people you guys dislike. Me, George, Marie. And what's really weird is I fell out with 2 women because of Habanero and Jeff. Heidi, I got a privacy strike this morning. She's sending sock accounts in here. I got a privacy strike this freaking morning to somebody that was actually talking to Savage. Then I got Lindsay flipping out on me. What did we do to Lindsay? We didn't do anything. Heidi, she showed the inside of my house, bro. Like, this is, Heidi, this is weird. Like, this is like female stalker shit, Heidi. Like, seriously, like, oh my God, the more you try to ignore Heidi, the worse it freaking gets. Like, she showed the inside of my house. Uh, yeah, I understand that. All I said is listen, I mean, it's not normal to be this invested to somebody. Savage, that account was talking to you yesterday. She sent an account in, and the problem is she tells on herself. I've just never dealt with somebody so freaking invested in my freaking life, man. And they don't even hide it. Now they got another one working with them. Like, I've just never seen this type of freaking, I've never been that interested in. No, it's not. Like, that's a safety issue, bro. Like, showing somebody's house and shit. Like, what is wrong with you? Yes, that account yesterday that was talking to you, Savage, and said, "Oh, Savage, I think your parodies are so good." Yes, that was the account that she sent in. So when she was saying, "Oh, blah, 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 good dogs," it wasn't even the name we thought it was. That account was talking to you. The fisherman account. Yes, the account was talking to you. Daddy's disappointment. Here's another thing. I go look in Reddit today. They got a thing up of her from way back in the day with Lily going at her. It's the same 2 people that hate the same people. You ever heard that song, Secret Lovers by Atlanta Star? That's pretty much what it is. But yeah. No, that's her account. The account that was talking to you yesterday, the Carrie account, what they're doing is they're putting names in it, and then they're like, the account was talking to you, Savage. I've got to edit it out. I had to take out a chunk of it. So the names that I do recognize, I'll bring you all up on the screen. The ones that I don't, I'll just ban them. But so I got that little thing this morning. I'm like, oh my God. So I go through it and I'm like, oh, I brought this freaking name up like 3 times. But yeah, the person was talking to you and you're just like, thank you so much. I'm like, oh my God, Marie. But odd worded, whatever. So I was hanging out with Savage last night. We went up on panel and Empress did a wonderful freaking reading. Yeah, I think you look great. You did. Luscious locks. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like that feeling when somebody makes a call and like you get up to answer the door and it might be like a pizza thing and they just sit there and they're like, oh, look, it's a big pause. So blah, blah, blah. Like, it's so freaking immature at this point. And they go right under the radar, like, showing the house and stuff. Oh, well, that was a rental thing. Yeah, from 2 fucking years ago. And you're talking about what was that? Like, why do you care? but it is creepy. Oh yeah, we had a blast last night, and that's what I think it is. 500 posts a night on your you guys. I don't know, man. But Heidi, if you're still in here, I was watching that stuff from Plathville with Olivia and Ethan. So that's getting. I didn't even know Heidi watches Plathville. I love freaking Plathville. And then this morning I was watching some. I guess Gypsy Rose had her baby on camera again after she said yeah. So I was watching that, and then I go look at my thing and it's like, oh, you have a privacy strike from what? I go look at it and I said, oh my god, it was that freaking account. Yep, she's been knowing this stuff with those two. It's been going on about a month now. And I don't even know why that person would even like, it's just sad, man. Karma's a cat's getting it too. Like, I don't care who anybody, like, if you're, it just doesn't bother me. Like, as long as somebody hasn't done anything to me, I don't care, you know? Oh, it's not that it's, well, yeah, I mean, but it's just more so creepy. When she blamed it on somebody else, I don't fucking know. But yes, I had a blast. I went up on piano with Savage for a bit. Empress was up there. Sorry. Yeah. You know, Heidi, I'm telling you what, I most likely did not like Olivia very much, but some of the stuff she's saying's really, 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 really getting a little questionable. And I don't know if you've seen Micah's new girlfriend, but I don't know, man. Something's a little off with this family. Yes. I believe her too. That's what I'm saying. I think that Ethan, man, I'll tell you what, there's something up with that family. But I'll tell you what, they have some freaking tempers. Ethan's got a bad temper, and I am starting to believe that. Oh, he broke up with oh, Micah already broke up with that girl with the long hair and the bow and stuff like that. I thought Barry really liked her. They were talking about people that are narcissists. I don't know. She was kind of, I don't know. But I have a newfound respect for Olivia. I used to think that she was kind of exploitive with Ethan and stuff, you know, getting him to try new stuff. But I don't know. I saw that yesterday and I said, yeah, I don't know. There's some truth to that because Ethan got a temper. Well, I love that show. If you guys don't watch Plathville, you guys should watch Plathville. I'll tell you what, that's a great show. Nothing, Donna. I've got accounts coming in and stuff like that. I just talked to the one person that hates me now a month ago about these accounts and shit like that. So this has been going on about a month. Y'all got a little slick for a second. Savage, you could take one drink of freaking alcohol and they're gonna deem you a drunk. And slowly and surely I'm paying you back. So I don't, you know, just mentioning stuff. It's all inciting at this point. Ugh. Like even poor Marley's been brought into it, and she's a fur baby for God's sakes. But we just, as mods, we just got to pay attention to the accounts that are coming in. And I'm not sure. Keep an eye out on the Dreamer account too. They're kind of up and down. I don't know if it's Lust or Dreamer, but one of y'all is a little scandalous. And you were not drunk, Marie. We had a blast, and I think instead of things getting rectified, it's just easier to attack. Misery loves company. It could be rectified, I would think, if people could just be like, hey, I messed up. But some people aren't capable of that. But we had fun. I think Empress gave a pretty spot on reading. I think that she was on the money about Clint, though, because I've always told Clint, like Clint is not about conflict. So she gave a pretty good reading on him for sure. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to be on very long. I got up and I checked my email and I'm like, oh my God, really? But Marie, here's the thing. If you have 2 sips of alcohol, at least there's a phone number that you can call. But no, we had fun. I felt like we did. But I did want to say this. It is Tista's birthday. That is Nicole. If you go check the community tab, if you guys could write a happy birthday to her. Nicole is definitely one of my core friends that I've known for a very long time. And she is actually Clint's second wife, if we ever did sister wives. And it is her birthday, and she's gone through a lot of loss in the last year. And still always manages to think more about our little core group of friends than herself. And I don't know, like Steven loves her to death. Steven, if you happen to catch the replay on this, go wish her a happy birthday. But Nicole, happy birthday, and I love you. And I will call you later and sing to you. And let me ruin her birthday. Girl, I didn't remember that interview. I'll tell you what, Lily, if you are anywhere, girl, I swear to God, if you ever, 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 ever come back, you can come in my room and we can kick it on panel. Hey, in check. Nicole has the best hair ever. Ever. I'm going to make her show her hair, man. Nothing but luscious locks. And she hates her curly hair. I try to get curly hair. My hair goes straight in a second. Plus, I want Marie's hair too. But Daddy, you did look good. You got some gray hair. These are videos from like way back in the day. Like the one with poor Clint where it better. No, it doesn't. And the more you say you're not friends with somebody, you're friends with somebody. So just stop hiding stuff. That's stupid. Because here's the thing. If you're friends with somebody, then you're not going to drag them. And this is a community where everybody drags everybody. I realized this a month ago. You go look at the community tabs, you see them going after each other. In the last month, you see nothing. So that's how you know when 2 people are frolicking. Hey, Dreamer. I said Dreamer or Lust. And actually, that's why I said I didn't know if we were on the fence, but thank you for coming in here. I love you. I have no problems with you. She is. That's why they target people. Yes. You can't sit and call somebody a sex worker when you supported that crap. It's just grasping at straws at this point. But that's how you know. You don't see 2 people dragging each other, be pretty much assumed, and they have the same common enemies, be assumed that they are in Butterfields. Except Marie and I openly walk through Butterfields. I did not think Marie would ever forgive me. I mean, I had something to do with her freaking job and her having to pay off legal things. And I did, Marie, I am telling you this. I will tell you right now. I spoke to Clint last night. I need you to IG me, because if somebody else wants to make money to have something nice, I talked to Clint. We will be looking at it today, and I am looking into getting you a laptop. And you can tell me no, and I really don't care, because exactly. And a month ago, I was saying about people going real life, and here we are a month freaking later, Heidi. I told you this. You cannot send X, Y, and Z to somebody's house and then get mad about it and then talk and show somebody else's house when it was a rental. That was 2 years ago. And then talk about how I should decorate it. It's creepy. It's evasive. It's not okay. I mean, it's no secret. I've said it on Sip and Key. It's not some admitted my sex work. It's just not right. Listen, I've never, Like I said, Marie, no, it is necessary. And I wouldn't take no for an answer anyway. I think, well, I know somebody in the community would know. It's the problem is like a room. Okay, sorry, George, I hate to bring you up, but I am. George has a room, and there's always going to be that one person that derails it, and it just it puts people in. Here's the thing: if you don't want it done, everybody. And these videos that are coming up, these videos are coming like the IG videos. We know. And just so you guys know, I don't have a problem if Clint wears my dresses because sometimes we have a laundry day, whatever. And I've been wearing Clint's boxers for years. So that picture was sent to me yesterday, calling me a CUNT, which is fine. You can feel that way, but you keep tying it back to your guys' leader with their names. So you probably ain't making it look too good. But yes, I remember that IG live. I just unfortunately don't have it, but there's a few of them that have my IGs for the past 5 years. What, 4 or 5 years I've been around, and I thank you for that. People target other people because of things that you have or ways that you look, and it does. It's a means to break somebody down. And I'll tell you this, Daddy, there was a lot of stuff my mom didn't tell me. Okay, Heidi, have a good day. And looking back on it now, when I went to visit her back before I didn't get to see her for many, many years, I remember my mom telling me that she was a secretary. No, high-rise jeans, that's one of her friends, I guess, that's covering me so nicely. Yeah, I have no problem with high-rise jeans, girl. I think she did a great job. But I remember my mom was wearing a fur coat. And then I find out a couple years later that, so I do not fault anybody for what they do, especially when other stuff, yeah. I don't know. So I don't know. She's affiliated with the Busey clan over there, the Busey cult. Because I talk in code and check. No, it's just some chick that she had a live. It said I call her high rise sheets. I don't know. Is she somebody that's friends with Scabby? I just come up with nicknames because I don't like saying their names, but she's friends with a Busey bunch over there. Yeah. It's no different than a woman getting married to an older guy that you're not attracted to. Anna Nicole made that money and she wasn't whatever. I'm starting to realize frickin', yeah, this world ain't frickin' cheap. And I think it's got to the point that people are just like, yeah, this is what happened. I mean, look at Amber. Amber, I never knew about it. Yep. Got to talk in code. That's why I used to love sipping key so much, was the names that they would say, that I don't know. Hmm. I'm glad that people can't understand. The people who know me that have been around, they know what I'm talking about. But and Marie, honestly, you couldn't have been that drunk because you up early as shit. But actually, you were not that drunk last night. I didn't feel like you were. But it really doesn't matter. You're an adult. I don't even know why I said that. And But I was just going to come on for a little bit and hold on. Somebody sent me a text. Mm-mm-mm. So what's everybody up to for their Friday? I'm not saying what I'm doing, but it's, girl, I'm trying to tell you, I barely caught a buzz. I drank a little over, right? You know what I do miss from like back in the day? My mom used to make the best, I think it was, what were they called? Bloody Mary, I think is what it was. And she put like celery and Worcestershire sauce in it. My mom was a trip. God, she was a trip. Mm. We just had fun. It was so nice to have like, oh my God, how many people were up there? We had Empress was up there with her friend. You and Kat were up there. Eddie was up there. Well, drive safe. Ah. Daddy's disappointment. I'm sorry. It sucks to be on the chopping block. I don't know. Right? I wish I could hold it down like George. I can't like have that stern whatever. I don't know. I try to. Oh, sorry guys. I'm gonna have to hop in the shower too. I guess I'm gonna have to make some oatmeal or something. I gotta go get some honey. Right? No, but we did have fun last night. That was really nice. We had it was like the OGs and then Eddie coming up and white knighting for Coolio. But yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. And that's what a group should be like. Yeah. It's not so much what they say, it's the freaking, I guess, the safety issue of it because I just don't care. I would never think about, I don't care where people live and what you do. But now I know what to watch for, because people pretty much know I'm not really, yeah, fucking Coolio. Just keep your timelines where they need to be. That's the only thing that I say. I was cool with somebody and now past stuff's coming up and now we got videos from back in 1901, or alleged views and shit. This was all freaking months ago. No, they don't. They don't want to have fun, George. Their fun is hurting people. And it's not, I mean, I thought high school was bad. This is like high school on steroids. Steroids and depends on the go. And high school was my jam. I had fun in high school. Hey, allegedly. Show support and give you a like. I'm off to work. Make it a great day. You too. Only one more day left for the week. They don't want to forgive and move on like they claim. No, they don't. The problem is if you don't want something done to you, then you should not send people into derail chats. All I know is like the last, what, I guess I would say month. That's when I told y'all stuff. People were getting shisty. If you guys like, this is, I guess I would say not a challenge, but the more you say you're not cool with somebody and you post like one little itty bitty pic, you are not, no. If you are not talking, because we got one mouthpiece that pretty much tells everything, when you're not dragging somebody, and I don't encourage it, but when you're not, that's when you know that there's some Butterfield kissing action. And that's just that. or when they all do not like the same person. And that is fine. Allege with who, align with whoever you want to align. Just don't lie about it. I got about my drag is coming up, and I guess C is down. She was going to be on the 30th, but I'm up today, and I'm just sure it's going to be wonderful and positive and great things, and social blade showing. It's going to be great, all of it, So you do you. It's the real life shit I don't fucking like. You say what you want to say, that's fine. That's your opinion. Everybody can have their opinion. Everybody's got their First Amendment of speech. It's the real life stuff, the culty, busey bullshit that I don't like. Or the texts I get with Clint and some old tank top when we were freaking like, I don't need that shit sent to me. Morning. I'm on a live. Hold on. Let me mute it. Sorry. I'm not going to lie, guys. It is hard to take the higher road. It freaking is. Berna, how the kiddo's doing? No more kids, actually, either, Brenna. It's got to be hard having 6 nipples as it is. So who's up for going live today? Is George going live today? I might do something later on tonight. I'm not quite sure. I remember when me and Savage hated each other, and for what, looking back on it, because I was a dick and I put her in a really bad financial situation and it wasn't cool. And my friends probably stuck up for me, but I'm telling you what, Savage, I will get every bit of that paid off. Because I just, hey, Stanley, what's going on? I'm still trying to figure out setting that one thing up. Hit me on, you better stay on birth control. Yeah, I'm okay now. I took care of it. I had to edit out some stuff, but I have what is it? AI, something like that with my image, and I will be getting those down. Yeah. I mean, the thing is it's kind of good that well, it's not good that it happened, the creep stuff, but I talked to a few people yesterday, and let's just say it's a lot more promising than what I thought. So, like I said, hearts can only be manipulated for so long. Mhm. It's just like 4.5 years have flew by. I was telling Clint that yesterday. I looked at him. I said, I can't believe we've been together for 5 years. It's crazy. I remember him pull it up at the townhouse. Hey, Stevie. And I do because my dentist said we kind of have to go out a little bit for that. And anytime we go past that exit, I freak out. I have not even seen that place. Just take them out. Take your own tubes out. Just pull them out, just like little puppet strings, and tie them in a bow, and you're good. My friend, when she had her last baby, they were like, do you want to? And she was like, no, I don't. I say, yes. I said, you take those tubes out and you stomp on the freaking floor. That was like the 5th kid. I was like, no, no more. You know how hard it is to watch somebody else have a baby? It's not the easiest on your belly. I'm sorry, stomach. Clint hates the word belly. And, I guess one good thing about all this that's happened is, people that didn't think that they would talk again are kind of banding together, and that I never realized that uh, mm-hmm. Yep. Stevie Lee, I'm the typo princess. Oh my God. Hey Heath. I am the typo princess. Everybody knows that. And if you don't, you do now. How you doing, Heath? How's my nephew? Oh my God, what am I gonna wear today? I don't have anything going on, I don't think. Julie, how are your kitties doing? Secret lovers, that's what they are. They're so hard to find. How is my nephew, Heath? My brain doesn't like to spell words. I would be lost without spell check, and even then it's sometimes right. Yes. He's doing great. Good. How are you doing? What do I wear today? Ooh. That's why I haven't been doing any of those videos about like what to wear and stuff, because every time I try something on, then I look in the mirror and then I don't know if anybody else has that issue. I do. I will try something on and then I will end up changing it like 5 times. Oh. Oh, gosh. Marie, I can't believe you're up so freaking early. I'm dragging a little bit. It's so hard to find. Oh, and Eddie almost got me to figure out my microphone. So I think tonight I will try to get the microphone to work. I feel like nothing fit. When it's the worst for me is when it's Shark Week. Mm-hmm. That's when I feel blue. That's when I know I'm not going to be happy for 7 days. I just get that inkling and nothing feels like it looks good. But to the person that had reached out to me, they gave me some really good advice about, yeah, it's Shark Week, about like a curling iron to get and some ways to do my curls and stuff like that. I didn't want to mention you, but thank you for that. And thank you. Okay, so here's a tip. If you are washing your face, this is to the positive person that gave me ideas. When you're washing your face, make sure you use one towel for it because it can transfer bacteria. So to that person, I went and got some face towels and it has been working. And during Shark Week is the main time that you get blemishes and nasty things. So that's me right now. Oh, Stevie, is Shark Week over there to you? We laid down at 1. Yeah, that is kind of early. That's probably, yeah, I dropped down because I was getting tired. Baby shark. Yeah, Clint hates that time of the month. Clint really hates that time of the month. I will tell you this, I'm very lucky to have somebody that freaking gets my baby shark do. And he doesn't get mad about getting it. What he'll be like is which ones do I get? Which ones do I get? Super or small or whatever. So what I'll do is I'll take the little part of the box off of it and then he'll take it in. So, guys really don't have a problem with getting feminine whatevers, but it's that they don't know what it is. Like, okay, so one time he said, I thought that super, wait, they've got super. Do they have S for small or is the S for super? Then they got the overnight corks. Mommy shark, do, secret lovers. Yep. Another thing my mother taught me about when I was 7. The reason why I did, and it's so nice that we can talk about this as ladies or some of you as men that buy these things. So, yeah, I thought, like, do they have small? They've got regular, they've got super, they've got overnight. The overnight wings are pretty good. I do like me some overnight wings. Those are the ones where you can like take the sides and like fold them underneath your undies. I have been thinking about wearing those on the go Depend diapers, but no, yeah, I like the wings. I'm a wing gal, I think. No, they're the ones with the pink packaging. Stevie, what's your jam? Are you a cork or a pad girl? Oh, and I wouldn't suggest getting them from the Dollar Tree. Those are not good at all. The S is for super and the U is for unique. The E is for, and you know that we are freaks. E is for exotic and the R is for rap. So tell those funky insects just to stay the hell back. Supersonic. I wear pads, never use tampons. I didn't use the tampon for the longest time because that TSS, that toxic shock syndrome, I was scared as shit to use one of those. Where did I hear that song? I used to hear that song at the skating rink, Marie. That's where I got my first kiss too. And that guy tasted, he kissed like a camel, bro. You don't come back from that kind of stuff. Stevie Lee, are you a wing? Do you like wings on yours or just the liners? I don't like panty liners. I'm not a panty liner girl either. We all have our issues. I was a rink rat. It's not going to get stuck. If it gets stuck, there's two things going on. One, you decided to put it in on the very last day, which ain't much going to like. Hey, Jesus. Dude, I could tell you one thing. Hey, Marsha, how are you? Yes, he did kiss like a camel. It was freaking disgusting. I had more of his spit in my mouth than he did in mine. I'll tell you what, between him and the first time person, I'm pretty amazed that I still, yeah, my first times were not fun. I'm a playtex girl myself, and then I like always with wings. It just depends. But it's not going to get stuck up there unless there's a size bit. Yeah, I would suggest on your very last day, don't put a super up there. It will get stuck. But on your first day, I wouldn't say put a regular one up there because that one will slide out as fast as you put it in. The first day or two is like the hemorrhaging time. This guy, man, oh my God, I met him at the skating rink. I still know this fucker. Thank God he's married. But we met at the skating rink, and freaking, you know how it is. And they have the nasty brown skates. Well, I had the speed skates, and he had on like overalls or some shit. I don't know. Everybody thought he was super hot. Then we went back by the lockers, and then everybody like came around, and then he kissed me with tongue, and it was freaking nasty, bro. It was disgusting. And to be honest, I would not hook up with him even when we were adults and saw each other again. You cannot come back from that type of that is a traumatic thing. But yes, he kissed like a freaking camel, llamas, whatever, big, long, nasty, sloppy cow tongue. No, thank you. Ugh. Nope. And then my first was only because we were getting made fun of in school because we didn't do it. And then we did do it. And then I dumped him. We were together like all through high school. And the dude was hung like a fucking donkey, to be honest with you. And it was just way too much for me, literally speaking. And it was almost 4 years. Yeah. And then after it happened, we had the sex talk and I ended up dumping him because, dude, no. But yes, we should be able to talk about this type of stuff. Yes. People should be able to talk about tampons. People should be able to talk about their first time. People should be able to talk about sloppy kissers, about how I wear Clint's clothes or how he may wear mine or whatever. We're all weird. We all do weird ass shit. Hey, thank you, sir. I can't spell either. That's why I said keep an eye out for the newbies that come in. You got to keep an eye out for them. But no, I can't spell for shit either. You guys see me in chats. I'll sit there and I type. You know how many times I have to remove my comment? It's so bad. Thank you, Lee. But ain't nobody going to sit here and act like you ain't had some weird ass kissing story or something like that. Female friends, so YouTube. It is. And yes. And that's the thing. Like, because of stuff that happened in my situation, yeah, it gets lonely. And I was explaining this to, whatever. And, some of my best friends, I've never met Brenda face to face. Are you guys kidding me? I banned you yesterday. You cannot come in here. Come in under another name. Leave Nick alone. Go do something with your life. Grab a tampon on your way out. These are weirdos. That account came in here yesterday. No, thank you. But yeah, I've never met Brenda. I've never met Sylvia. I met Vicky. I've not even seen Vicky in forever. But, yeah, some of your best friends, you can meet them online. And some of your worst enemies, you never are going to meet. But yeah, you do. It's possible to make friends. And if you can have a room where you can talk about tampons and kissing camels and stuff like that, that's the kind of room I want to be in because we all have freaking tampon issues and bad kissing issues and all that. Oh, wait a minute. So the woman, Yolanda, who unalived Selena, got denied parole. So that freaky bitch is going to have to, she ain't getting out for the next 5 years. So prayers to Selena's family because thank God that weird ass lady is not getting out. So if you all followed the thing about Selena, lady got denied parole. Another thing is Scott Peterson got into a little bit of a little tango in prison. So you guys might want to read up about that. Me and Clint were watching that too. And apparently I've heard that Scott Peterson is now sporting a man bun. So if you haven't watched his documentary, go ahead and catch that. And if you want to watch somebody that's equally as disgusting, go check out Casey Anthony or check her out on TikTok. Those are the people that I don't like. But Scott Peterson, if he's got a man bun, I think I've heard of all of it then. I have to go, but hope everyone has a great day. You too, Stevie, and you have your best tampon day ever. Prayers to you and your Shark Week. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Oh, wait a minute. Heidi's freaking live. Okay. Father God, thank you for our day. Thank you for everything in our day. Please forgive us for the sins that we have committed. Please surround all of us with caring vibes. And please watch over all the creators and anyone that surrounds us with hate. Father God, give us a protector shield for us to protect one another. Please watch over anybody that's going through something. And please stay with Stevie as they're chartering through rocky tampon territories. Heavenly precious name we pray. Amen. Everybody have a good day. Heidi is live if you guys want to stop over there and say hi to her. And I will see you guys later on tonight. I think we'll do like a sleepover or something like that. So peace and chicken grease. See y'all later. Bye.